And welcome back, and today I've been thinking to share with you some pictures and talk about the Italian cruiser from tier 8 all the way to tier 10. What's their flavor? Now, the first information I would like to share with you, and some YouTubers also mentioned, the Italian cruiser line will not have HE, only semi AP, probably like Brits, but also regular AP. So semi AP and AP penetrate. So you get the point. If you're a battleship captain, you have to keep that in mind, that the Italian cruiser won't put any fires from the main guns, only probably with secondary. Something also else, all Italian cruiser, they will have torpedoes, more or less probably from tier 3 all the way to tier 10. However, there are different kinds from tier 7s to probably to tier 9. They have 4 torpedoes, and unfortunately for the tier 10 only 3 torps. They are kind of a slow, they are kind of long range, you know, like Duca d'Aosta, they have long range torpedoes, but they are kind of a slow, so it's not a big threat. But of course it's kind of a smart that you don't should engage or charge a smoke. They also have smoke, not a whole lot smoke. They will probably have around 10 seconds action time and 40 second duration. So altogether, guys, it's only 50 seconds, so it's not quite a British smoke. It's not, definitely not a shall I say, more like a German smoke. That is very unfortunately. Yeah. A German destroyer smoke, probably. Yeah. Something also else, it is kind of hard to understand how that works. The thing is, guys, with the British cruiser, they all have hydro. The Italian will not have a defense or hydro, but they will have spotter planes, so you can definitely pop your smoke and use your spotter plane or fighters. Yeah, I do believe most of the high tier cruiser will have some kind of a spotting mechanism, which could be work. I mean, you can pop your smoke and send your spotter plane, so yeah, could work. However, remember that, guys, that every single smoke are a torpedo magnet. But if you, let's say, are facing a lot of DD, the DD will torpedo that smoke, and probably without fast act, you might get wrecked in your own smoke by the enemy torpedoes. We don't know exactly the concealment, we don't know how agile, and we don't know the speed, and that is the thing. I don't know that Italian will have any epic speed like the French, because that's the French thing, it's the speed. However, I really hope to God that they will have extremely good turning radius and agile. But the king of all agile actually are the British. I mean, Fuji, Minotaur, and you know, Leander, they turn on a dime, so I have very hard, because they are also smaller ships, I have hard to understand how agile, how good turning radius, and how they will move. It's kind of important, especially if you have your own smoke with no hydro, because that's the hydro who's gonna save your butt. That's the thing. Yeah, it is a very interesting something also else. It's the no AA defense, kind of a weird, but it is what it is. At tier 8 we have Verona. It's made for Spanish Navy in 1940. This is heavy cruisers with 3 turrets, 203mm guns, so you have 9 guns at tier 8. You definitely have some torps, probably as much as 4 torpedoes. Yeah, I cannot see exactly, but probably it is 4. At tier 9, guys, we do have the Torino. Torino, it's a city in Italy. It's a pretty big city. This one, it's also fantastic. You do have 4 turrets and 3 guns in each turret, so you have 4x3, that you have 12 152 millimeters guns. They are not, no, sorry guys, I do apologize. You have 12 guns, 203 millimeters guns. So this thing has firepower. The Torino have as much firepower as the Zao, but Zao is tier 10. This is a tier 9. Very, very interesting. And she does have smoke. She looks extremely good looking, guys. Please let me know in a comment below. Her AA I do not know, but I definitely see quite a few secondary and AA guns. And the same story here, guys. At least 3 torpedo you do have, and spotter plane or fighters. Once again, guys, I have no idea about the concealment, how fragile, how squishy the cruiser line are. I kind of like from Wargaming that they did manage to give something unique, smoke and semi-armor piercing, which is kind of a safe for a battleship. You're not gonna receive any fire anytime soon. However, the firepower for tier 9, it's absolutely brutal. In my honest opinion, it's like Alsace for for the Italian Navy. I mean, let me know, 12 203 millimeters guns, it's absolutely brutal. But I hope, and here's the deal, I really hope that the shells are flat and easy to hit. We don't know exactly what kind of a range they do have, and we don't know what kind of armor and what kind of a AA or secondary or any torpedo range, but I have this gut feeling that torpedo should be more than 13 kilometers away, which is more than your concealment. Let's move on to the tier 10, and we have the Milano. It's also a big city in the Italy. It's one of the biggest city in the Italy after Rome. The Milano had what kind of a, well, she does have she's actually a Mogami with 15 guns in 5 triple turrets, 203 millimeters. Yeah, absolutely hilarious. 15 203 millimeters guns. It's a how should I explain? It's a Mogami at tier 10 with smoke, but only with AP. Absolutely brutal. 15 203 millimeters guns. I have this gut feeling that it's interesting as long as Wargaming give her not too bad of the damage per minute. Probably, in my honest opinion, they will not have like Daka, more like Japanese reload, probably, unfortunately. Guys, it has to be like that. What that means for light cruisers and light destroyers, semi AP, I have no idea. Please let me know in one comment below. And yeah, it is unique. In my honest opinion, it feels kind of a huge big cruiser, easy to hit. However, there's a lot of stats we don't know about their turning radius and concealment. Because that's the thing, the British, they do have the best concealment in the game, but not just the best concealment, the best rudder and the best turning radius. All the British cruisers, they turn on one dime, and for the French, they have the best speed at tier 10. The fastest cruiser in this game, it is the Henry IV. Once again, guys, the Italian could not have the speed of the Japanese. They should definitely have better speed. So probably from a Japanese speed to the French, somewhat between. That's my personal opinion. I like this idea. I like this ship a lot. The downside, it's we don't know how many smoke charges, we don't know the range, and definitely how fast your AP are. If it's 950 meters, that is absolutely brutal. That will be absolutely hilarious. Even if you don't have HE, that is a lot of firepower. So yeah, I kind of like it. However, they do have downside with no hydro, no radar, or the only thing you can spot someone else if you have, let's say, a spotter plane. But here's the deal, and this is my something that I would like to say. If you see in the near future a Milano and you're playing with the Alaska or Missouri, you know what I mean? If you charge that, sure, you do have some torpedo to protect yourself, but I honestly believe that this ship only have like 3 torpedoes for tier 10, which is kind of a bad 3 torps. You radar that cruiser and you delete that cruiser, you know what I mean? That is the damn problem. And it's because even though she got spotted, I'm talking about if someone approaching her, you can shoot down the spotter plane kind of easy, if you, especially if you are a US cruiser with extremely good AA. There's no problem whatsoever to shoot easy down the fighters or the spotter plane. That's what I'm trying to say. So guys, let me know what do you think about the Italian line. Are you gonna grind it, or you think they are OP with so many guns? I do believe the balancing factor is kind of a slow reload. Now I do have Giulio Cesare, and what's special about that particular ship, turn on the dime. She is the most maneuverable battleship in this game, tier for tier, and I hope in some way that Wargaming also does this too. Italian Navy and Italian cruiser, I really hope they are maneuverable more than the Japanese, but I have this gut feeling that it's easy target. It's big, huge ship. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not any problem whatsoever from the enemy to target and shoot at you. Guys, that's all for today. Subscribe to my channel and let me know in a comment below, are you hype for the new oncoming Italian Tech 3 line? Have a good one, take care, and bye.